Canes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Seminoles will put total leather to crank us up. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll try it over the left side. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. At midfield, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
When you think of the significance of these two programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 1951.
It's crazy because there's so many games you can pull out of your brain, Reese, and I'm sure because you were born then when this rivalry started, that so many games that were so important that had such big implications, Jesse.
Yeah, it seems like over the course of 3 decades, right? The 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, every time these two teams played, Miami and Florida State, we were talking about how it would impact the national championship picture. This really has been one of the better rivalries in the sport, even though it's really not that old.
The give to the tailback. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They'll go with a direct snap. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Quick strike complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
From the gun, running back on the move. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna run it. It's Church.
That's on my butt.
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. The toss sweep to the right. Can't get him to the ground. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9.
Once you start getting closer to the end zone, you start bringing in more big bodies, right? You're going to run the football more. The field shrinks. I can run different coverages, but really nice job saying, that's fine. You bring in the big bodies. I'm going to toss the ball in the perimeter for a nice positive gain.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Canes! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Second and 10 here. To the air, it's Norris. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Right back to the air on second and 10. He's got it. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
Miami 7, Florida State 0.
The Noles are rolling down the field. Give to the running back. Oh, gave the defender the business. This series is littered with Florida State heartbreaks in close games, but the last time they met, it was the Noles pulling out a close one.
Florida State found a way to get it done. If you can not involve the kicker a lot of times in this series, things will go well. But they executed. They made the plays they needed to. They got one in a row, Palmer. Can they get two?
And, David, at the end of the day, it was just Florida State that executed better. They made a few more plays, a few more explosive plays, didn't make the same mental errors, and that's why they won that game close.
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Norris. Can't beat the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw.
Oh, yeah.
He was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly.
Yeah,
and
I thought
because of
it
that,
was
the ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Movement here from the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw.
He threw it too far. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone.
Come
You're not
on.
under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away.
Damn.
That's one he'd like to have back.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The play action fake. Fires deep toward the end
Bro,
zone.
he threw that so
And that ball
long.
is picked off. He'll try to take it back. He'll finally
Where
go
did you
out of
throw it
bounds,
to,
but
bro?
He was showing off all the skills after that interception.
And how about that? That's the first INT.
That's crazy work right there.
He's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Trying to get the corner. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll put the tight end in motion. They want to run it left here. Finds
I'm
his
pushing
way for
forward,
3
though.
after the 33.
Keith Norton at the 33. Brings up 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Now on the move. The Canes will move the sticks with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Toss sweep to the right.
Nobody break off the tackle.
Turns it on in midfield. He showed it all there. A little looseness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
2nd down.
Dialing up a second down pass play. That's caught. It's Kent. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it.
Come on, I'm gonna release that football record.
Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Canes will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of...
Going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. He had the speedster loose, and he just couldn't connect. Just a little too much juice on the pass.
But those ones that you got a guy wide open, a lot of times quarterbacks will tell you that those are the ones you kind of, like, I don't want to mess this up, and you either put way too little on it, or in this case, way too much on it, and overthrow the speedster.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. He lets it fly.
Oh my! Come on, bro. What is these passes, bro? No pressure.
Taking a shot, just a better play there by the defense.
After they couldn't connect,
Killing me, bro.
2nd and 10. To the air, it's Norris. Makes the grab down the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He wants to throw. He'll take a shot. Can't make the connection.
Only if he throw right.
And 1 second remains.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Not even loud, man.
He's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete.
I probably could have went.
On that play.
Don't want to try to come over, but they ain't blocking. They got to block that.
The Hurricanes will kick it away to start the second half.
I probably would have been motherfucking walking in the end zone.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making... Ball is free.
Huh?
And the defense jumps.
That wasn't even a play.
Man, and it was just the
Bro, what? That wasn't even the play.
There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Bro, what is going on? Oh man, I guess that's that shit that y'all were talking about the one time. That got something to do with that too.
They're gonna run it to the right.
But that shit crazy.
Pick up a couple down to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense.
He didn't even call a nigga in motion.
Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional. Put them in passing situations.
Hey, bro.
Good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
That shit crazy.
They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
No doubt offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to
This
put
is
up
crazy
the 3 ball
fucking
from
work,
43
bro.
yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead.
This is crazy fucking work. That wasn't even a fucking play. I don't know what this nigga just read. Nigga said Jalen Hurts at the 1 yard line. Fumble. What the fuck? Am I missing something? Oh, yeah. Hey, bro. They were calling nigga in motion.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
This is man. It's just funny.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, in every possession.
That nigga full on. Hey, bro.
It just feels like they just have to be this physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the play just to try to generate a first down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure.
What's the flipper?
Scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start to grow.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play
This shit
turned
crack.
into a disaster.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
First down,
I still can't get over that shit. That nigga's slow.
Nothing fancy.
QB forward.
Yeah. Get a big game.
Shut down and shut out in
There
the
you go.
first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. Unloads to the wideout. He's open.
You know, I tried to come back and get it. Damn.
Nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
Try to come back and get that motherfucker.
When you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot, he has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Coming after it.
I needed a few seconds for you to pass.
Down he goes at the 22.
Few seconds.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
I don't know none of these motherfuckers.
After
None of these
losing a couple
motherfuckers.
of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Norris. Firing to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida State.
Bro.
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah.
They make drives in here seem like impossible.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah.
Niggas out here fighting for their life.
It's working now, but it might be too little too late. But at least you got the party started.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Damn.
The ball bounces through the end zone. And
Look at how long I was supposed to cool this nigga down for, because this shit crazy. Is he calm now? Like, is the storm over? We good?
And here comes that Miami offense back.
Do I gotta abort mission, man?
And then a low
Let me know
scoring
now.
game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating.
He's starting to pick up on this shit.
You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful.
Starting to see where this shit's starting to go.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right?
Strong
It's like you
side.
have to have the perfect play and
Weak
let you get
side.
a first
Strong
down.
side.
In these
Weak
types of
side.
games, I think you're just trying
Okay.
to get guys out in space. See if a dude can break a tackle.
See,
Maybe
man.
that generates an
Strong
explosive
side.
play, and it breaks this trend.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Callow. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The fuck is
Timeout
going
called by
on?
The defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Nobody in the deep part. That nigga just.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback checking the play.
Here we go.
No, not them.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll throw it. Oh, picked off. Got room on the return. He's at the
My oh my, how have the tides have changed, man?
touchdown, no.
You start to know the running shit coming.
With a huge pick six and
Start to know what your weakness is, man.
been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than
Set
you.
that up beautifully right there.
Down, they can flip the game on a
Set that
dime.
up beautifully right there. I would have threw that bitch away though.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
So you still don't know. We appreciate it.
And the extra point is good, and
He's out here fighting for our life.
The kickoff team.
Come on, y'all. One more stop. And we can put this bitch away now. One more stop. We can put this bitch away. Then we can say sayonara. Get the fuck out of Miami. So you gotta play this shit slow. You can't be in this motherfucker rushing.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the line.
No, we know what's coming.
The defense wouldn't
Strong side.
even though it's a completion.
Strong side. We know what's coming, man.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen.
We know what's coming.
Motion, man.
Blitz it.
Safety's got to see that.
Blitz it.
Flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense
Blitz it,
being ready
man.
for that play.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely.
Cool.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Let's make it a little
Third
bit.
and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Go get him. Don't give him all day.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Go get him.
He'll try to do it himself. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Go to 30 minutes.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10.
I don't know. There we go. That's what we needed right there.
What a great play by
That's
the
what we needed right there.
with the interception return.
You can breathe a little bit now. You was holding that motherfucking breath. You can breathe.
6 and 1.
You can breathe.
DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get
That's
caught,
from
don't
you.
get
If you
caught.
watching this shit,
And he didn't.
I'm coming for your ass, man. No homo, no diddy. But I'm coming for your
I
ass.
show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide
I'm
receiver
coming.
next week after making that big play. But defense,
Mm-hmm.
great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Come on. Time on our side now. No big runs. No big run.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to
No
get
big
a
runs,
little more
y'all.
strength. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six,
There we go.
David.
No big run.
It was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put
You can take that time down
Jesse,
now.
I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to
No one,
rebound.
no big
I've
run.
only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do. Because of that singular instance, I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just
It seemed about even. Yesterday seemed like I was, I don't know. Felt like I was playing drunk
Didn't get much on
yesterday.
first down, it's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
Man,
Nice
pick that bitch
defensive
off.
way to get a hand in there and knock it away.
defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26.
I ain't gonna see the fucking screen. That's because I couldn't click off. Thank you.
And he goes
Oh, thank you for doing
out of
that.
bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Appreciate you for doing that one, but we're gonna call a timeout.
It's too late for empty
gonna help you out.
possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
You gonna catch me in the
Quick timeout by
3D
the
line like
defense
that?
there, trying to make sure everyone has the
Oh,
same
no.
call.
Like that ball too motherfucking fast. Thank you for breaking that motherfucking tackle though. They gonna come out and what you gonna do?
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Sometimes you gotta use a timeout. Damn, how many times did I use? Damn. Oh, I did use one. I did burn one. I did burn one.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th
That's
quarter.
cool. He burned
They'll
one
go
too.
for it on 4th down.
Burn one too.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first
Give me that.
down.
What's up?
It's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room.
Defense win championship.
And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Florida State. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th.
You have to make some changes, man. Make some changes.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Make some change.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes.
Gotta make that
play
tackle,
aggressive.
though.
You got to take advantage of that.
These niggas
Maybe
running
use
back
that this time
unstoppable.
to your advantage.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Callow. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield.
Why we couldn't play like this yesterday? What the fuck went on yesterday, man?
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of
Damn! That nigga threw that bitch perfect while being hit. I need a motherfucking QB like that. Damn!
Trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big.
This nigga got hit and said, nah, nigga.
Allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field.
But he was talking about that cloudy shit yesterday. That shit right there.
To claw their way back in this one.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just
That nigga still delivered the motherfucking tough ass pass though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's that shit that should have went. I don't know what happened.
They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks.
Yesterday we couldn't motherfucking.
Passing in this one, and that's why they are way
We couldn't find a motherfucking way to get this shit done yesterday.
No choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late.
We're gonna have to go get him. I have to go get him.
Try to throw and pick up the first down.
Damn, I tried to knock that bitch out. That's a great ass pass. That nigga said something with a snowflake, and that nigga throw a dot on a snowflake. What is motherfucking snowflake? Fuck you mean snowflake? Nigga said, don't call me no snowflake, nigga.
Grab behind the line. It's Church. And that will go backwards. A negative.
Damn. I must have got some weak ass QBs.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on
Nigga
second.
got himself a motherfucking.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D.
Peyton Manning or some shit. Damn, that nigga beat him. He ain't seen enough. Damn. Swerving ass.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things.
Happy with the results today. Whatever y'all played like yesterday, I don't ever want to see that shit again.
Score some points. We've got a lot of things to go right to win this football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin.
They put up the ass to us yesterday. I know niggas like, oh, another shitty user.
Rutgers is currently ahead in this one. The folks in Piscataway have been in a frenzy.
I just gotta get used to this shit, man.
Here in the birthplace of college football, this one is close. They're up by 10.
Oh, I don't know why I thought he was going.
Texas.
I probably should have just stayed straight.
If anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points together, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another
It's probably
run
gonna be
here
an
on
epic
2nd
foul.
and 6. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I knew that shit was gonna be an epic motherfucker foul.
Desperate to get the ball back and save
I had no faith in that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pick up a first down near the ball. Game over. That shit did not work.
Third and long. Back to pass. It's Norris. Throws to the wideout.
That's how you throw a motherfucking dot. Why couldn't I get that shit yesterday?
Offenses have their plays.
What happened, man?
Third and short, what they like, third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down.
Look at that. Let's get the fuck out of here,
Here they
man.
come, 1st and 10 from the 48. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't over this game. They came
Get
out,
the
they
fuck out
were
of here, man.
prepared, they were calm, definitely confident, and David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check. And now
Who sold? I sold? You saying I sold? Or Miami sold? Damn. That shit was hard. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Because I don't know what's going on. Damn, that shit was hard. Damn. I was fighting for their life. First fucking dub against a user. This shit ain't gonna be easy. Damn. I need my get back, man. I need my get back. He whipped my ass. He whipped my ass. He whipped my ass. Texas Tech next. Oh, man. About to be fighting for our fucking lives. Hope we be back, man.